Hello, a beautiful Saturday. Wow. It is just more than a beautiful Saturday. August has been awesome. Light Up 2026 was wow. And welcome everyone. A beautiful morning to you if you're joining us in the morning from wherever it is you're joining us from. A beautiful afternoon if it's afternoon where you're joining us from, and an amazing evening it is from where I am joining you from in the beautiful province of Prince Edward Island in this awesome country known by Canada, or known as Canada. Thank you so much for another beautiful discussion night. How are you? How is your week? We would have loved to show you the clips from our free skill acquisition, otherwise known as Light Up. This is Young Women and Wives with Burdens and Blessings Initiative discussion platform. We, as an initiative, centered around help for the woman, wholeness for the woman, and all that makes her the best of who God has made her. That is what we are and what we stand for on this platform. Thank you. Welcome again. We are here tonight. So August has been very busy. We had our Light Up, like I said, and then so it seems like we went off radar because last week, where Saturday, 15th of August, was Light Up, and Light Up held in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, precisely, and Light Up also held in PEI, that's the Prince Edward Island, Canada, and it's our free skill acquisition for every woman, in fact. But you know, the beautiful thing about Light Up is that we want to do it for women, but we have our brothers, our fathers, saying, see, involve us, include us in this. And what better way to do it than to say, okay, you're welcome. So we had an amazing time. And I want to say a big thank you to the supervisor and organizers in Lagos, Nigeria, and to the amazing, supporters, instructors, volunteers, and everyone who made Light Up 2026 and, worthwhile. Thank you. But tonight we are back on our discussion platform, and before I go ahead, I want to say a big welcome to everyone joining us on this discussion platform. I know a lot of people have missed us, but we told you we had to go do some other things on this platform. We are all about the woman empowerment, and it goes is encompassing. We have our medical outreach, we have our discussion platform, we also have our free skill acquisition, and more are coming, because for us it's all about the woman's empowerment. So this night we are looking at a very wonderful, thought-provoking topic, and it has to do with the single parents. And while we're waiting for our speaker for tonight, in the person of Abike, Salami, I want us to just say hello. Let's know you are here. I want to say a big welcome to Olabisi Adeshola. Welcome, Mommy. Olabisi Adeshola is the patroness of the initiative. Please, Abike, I can see you, but I'm not able to bring you on. Kindly send me an invite on this live so that I can bring you on camera. Thank you so much. So this evening we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be looking at a very thought-provoking topic, and the topic is beauty from the broken places. It's actually a journey of single parenting, and Abike is our speaker for tonight. So it's going to be a combination of sharing question and answer, and sharing her experience as a single parent herself, and we're learning. We can never really I say something often, and that is the story might look the same, or the problem, the challenges might look the same, or the beauty of whatever it is might look the same, but the journey is never the same. The everything, the experience is never the same. So for you, your experience is different, and for every experience we appreciate and we applaud. So while I'm waiting for our speaker for tonight, okay, I'm going to be reading her. Let me bring her on. I'm going to be reading her. Please resend. I don't know why I'm saying couldn't add. Please, Abike, you may have to try to. He's saying couldn't add you. I don't know. We don't have the same problem we had the last time. Please kindly resend again. He's saying couldn't add guest. Okay. I'm going to be reading her biography. Please resend me the invite, please. Abike Salami is a parenting coach. She's an author, an entrepreneur, one who is passionate about helping parents raise confident, emotionally healthy children and supporting single mothers on their healing and personal growth journeys. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology with a specialization in developmental psychology. Abike also holds a higher national diploma in business administration. She is the founder of FatB Cares, a platform dedicated to parenting support, child development, emotional healing, and family well-being. Through coaching, education, and advocacy, she helps overwhelmed and struggling mothers heal from life challenges, achieve emotional balance, rebuild their confidence, and create nurturing environments where their children can thrive. Drawing from her academic background in psychology and her experience working with families, Abike equips parents with practical tools and insights for positive parenting, healthy emotional development, and stronger family relationships. She is also passionate about empowering women to rediscover their worth, embrace healing, and build brighter future for themselves and their children. Her mission is to help single parents heal, grow, and thrive while raising confident, happy children and building healthy families and communities. And I want you to just help me welcome Abike tonight. Please, Abike, kindly resend the invite, please. Thank you. So, one of the things that we all know is how single parenting can really be a major challenge, to individuals who find themselves in such situation. But then, aside the major challenge, rather one of the major challenges that they go through is the way society looks at them or sees them. And then, you find out that being a single parent has its really major challenges, but it also has its advantages, as your child or the children have one of the parents being present. That's the way I see it. That may not be the way another person sees it. And one thing I want you to know is that nobody really plans. I don't think anybody intentionally plans to be a single parent. This is one thing that I want us to know, that 90 to 95% of persons who find themselves as single parents never really started out with the plans that, I'm going to end up being a single parent. So we have to learn to give grace to persons who are single parents. Okay. Now, and so I said, also want us to know that there is also this, the challenge of what is it that happens behind the scene. Please give me apologies, please. Facebook, be nice today, please. Be nice to get in. Hallelujah. Oh my God, I'm so happy tonight. I'm like, hello. Can you hear me? I'm fine. I can hear you very well. You need to be loud enough, and don't bother about the You not seeing me, that is Facebook's technicalities, but our audiences are seeing us. Please project your voice more so everyone can hear you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to really have you tonight. I'm so excited. I know that tonight promises to be not just helpful, but tonight promises to, to give healing and help to everyone who who is out to get it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Abike. Welcome to a beautiful evening. And I must say, I'm seeing you from another device. You look gorgeous. Good to see you. Oh, before I continue, I want to say that Abike is my secondary schoolmate, classmate. Abike, we really like we scattered the Eco Girls Grammar School, Okota, Lagos. So it's beautiful seeing you, sis. I've not seen her like since we finished secondary school. Welcome, good evening. So tonight, Abike is going to be speaking with us on the topic beauty from the broken places. It's a single parent's journey of resilience. Abike, without taking much of our time, please just take us through, like a summary of it a while before we go into our question and answer, because we have so many questions to ask you tonight. And I want to also chip in that, please, dear audience, ask your questions. Help is here. Go ahead, please. You have the floor. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, good evening, everyone. My name is Abike Salami. Rosemary, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for this opportunity.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, but your voice is far, is
Okay,
sound distant. Yes, we can't hear you very well. It's sound distant.
okay, can you hear me now?
Better, better. Thank you. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, so all right, let me first of all say, Rosemary, thank you for this privilege. I really appreciate. Okay, so when when I was told that I'll come and speak on this topic, I'm like, wow, this is actually my story, my journey. Something I want to start by saying, like what you earlier said, that nobody choose to be a single parent, but along the line, life happens. Like, let me take my case as my life as a practical experience. Growing up, we all dream to have beautiful homes, nice family, two parents taking care of the children together. But along the line, life happens. And at that stage, you may think that no, I failed. Like it didn't just happen at once, it happened gradually. And I was like, will I give this? Will I give my dream? Will I give up my dream, my journey, my aspiration for this? Because it's a journey I never dreamt of. I did not even think that it can happen. But along the line, when it happened, when things started, as I said earlier, it happened gradually. It started gradually. It didn't just start at once because we were having issues and we were trying to reconcile and along the line. So, what I would just want to say is single parents is not for everybody.
Sorry, Abike. Can you hear me, darling?
Yes, I
Hello?
can.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
I
you so
can
much.
hear
I
you.
think our audience are saying we can't hear you. So maybe you need to
Oh,
move
okay.
closer
Can
to
you
your
hear
phone.
me now? Am I
Yeah, increase the volume of your phone, maybe.
I've done that.
Okay.
I
Okay,
am
maybe
I
you can
am I
move closer. Maybe you can move closer to your phone. Thank you, ma. Yes, you can go ahead.
okay? Can you hear me now?
Better, yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is majority of people do not plan going through this journey alone. But life happens. Some abandonment, some widowhood, some loss of loved ones, divorce, and things like that. But when things like this happen, although when it happened to me at first, I felt like I didn't plan for this. This is like I failed. That was my initial thought that I failed because all my plan was having my children trained by two parents, which was how me I grew up with my both parents. But when my own journey started, sincerely, at first I was broke. I was down, extremely down. And I carried the shame for a very long period of time. I remember I worked in an organization for like 4 years, and nobody knew I was a single parent. But the reality dawned on me when I realized that my case may be different, my story may be different, but different does not mean defeat. So I was able to like get myself together again and move on. So it's not an easy one, as I said earlier, but it's a journey we didn't prepare for. But along the line, you build strength, you build resilience, you build courage, and you know that it's not a journey you can do alone. You also need grace. You need to be prayerful. You need people you can actually confide in. I don't believe that strength is taking care of everything alone. No, because at a point in time I needed to like talk to some people. It's just that I was very careful. I was speaking of people that I was talking to. And for the children, wow, see, single parenting journey, it affects it majorly on the children. It affects them in almost all spheres of life. But what you need as a parent, as a single parent to do is you should know that your children do not need a perfect parent. They do not need a perfect mother. They do not need a perfect father. But they need a present one. The one that can stand by them. The one that can tell them that I love you. Even there are some days that I may be praying for strength within me. But I will still hide it for my children. I have some people I talk to that I'm tired. In fact, when some things happen, I prefer to say it out because when you say out something, it relieves you. I don't hide it. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. It's normal to be tired. It's just that when you are broken, you should not relent there. So it's not an easy one on the children because they go to school, they see their peers, they see their colleagues, the daddy is dropping them in the school. Father's Day, the daddy is coming. Mother's Day, the mother is coming. But their own case, Father's Day, nobody is coming. Mother's Day is only the mommy that is coming. Or Mother's Day, mommy is not coming. Father's Day is just the daddy that is coming. So you have to like be extra strong. You need extra strength. It's not about being afraid. It's about encouraging yourself, extra courage that okay, the responsibility of two people are now shouldered on me alone. I now need the grace to like pull up in this journey. No matter how difficult it is, the strength is always there. Believe me, trust me. The strength is always there. You can do it. It may not work as planned, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's all I can say for now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From what you have shared briefly, what some of the things I can actually highlight from it is that it is not an easy journey, and and also that the impact it has on the children is really heavy, and also that you can be overwhelmed. It's a journey that most often is overwhelming for the parents involved. Thank you so much. However, one of the things that stands out for me, or rather that stood out for me while you were speaking, is the fact that it's not so you don't have to be secretive about it, or you don't have to keep quiet. When you need help, reach out and for help. There are people to help. Fine, there are situations whereby you see people who will mock you or make light of whatever it is you're going through. However, we should know that help is there. Okay, thank you so much. Like I said earlier, it's more a question and answer thing, and we are going to look at this. So I want to ask you, I want to start with this first question. Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me loud, clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I want to ask you, hmm, what does resilience really look like when you are raising children while carrying your own emotional pain?
Okay. For me, for me, resilience begins when you stop fighting a reality. It is not pretending that everything is okay. When the when the responsibilities of two people is being shouldered by one person, everything is not okay. And resilience is not pretending that everything is okay or everything is fine. But it is it's choosing that you will continue even when life has wounded you. Because you will not say because you are wounded in one area, you'll be wounded in maritally or in your parenting journey. You will now remain there. No. One of their characteristics as human being is movement, ability to move. So resilience is not pretending that everything is okay. No. It is choosing to continue. It is choosing to to keep loving, even when you sustain some wound or the other. It is starting to like build from where you fell. Okay, like now you've accepted that. Okay, I failed. Because when people see a single parent, what they conclude is, people conclude easily. They conclude fast in stories that they don't know anything about. You see that the time she made the wrong choice, she she failed, she does not have good character and the likes. But resilience is like even in the face of those things, you moving on, continue, build strength. Surround yourself with people that can encourage you, not people that will be telling you the meaning words, not people that will be talking down on you. Resilience is asking for help when you need it. Resilience is about, instead of fear, you apply wisdom. Resilience is when you are tired, you still keep pushing. You choose to keep pushing. Resilience is when reality dawn on you, you accept it. Because at first me, I was thinking that why me? But at the time, I'm like, how long will I keep asking this question? Why me? I can build purpose from this my pain. That's what I got about my past 6 years. So it's not just accepting it that okay, this is it, but ability to make something out of that pain. Ability to build community, build whatever capacity or whatever talent you have in you, build on it, build your strength, then surround yourself, ask help, ask for help when you need it. And I think these are some of the things that have been helping me. You face reality that yes, this is the reality, this is the life I dreamed of, but this is the life I have now. How can I make purpose out of this pain? That is resilience for me.
Thank you so much. Can I want to say something because in these times, in recent times, I believe that, not that I believe, don't let me say I believe, a lot of things have been happening, especially in our, in our um, African environment, in where I am here, Canada here, where you have a lot of single, not just only single mothers, but also single fathers. And even with that, you also have married people who are shouldering responsibilities, who are more like the only thing that differentiates them from the ones who are no longer in, let's say, in a marriage relationship or the other, is just the fact that they still have that title, Mrs. or married, or you understand what I'm saying now. So are we saying that this is not the same thing? Because some women are married, but yet they are responsible for everything. They're responsible for the children. They're responsible for everything that the children need. So my question now is this: what is the difference? So what is it that makes the woman overwhelmed? You understand now? What is it that makes the difference between one who is finally divorced or separated and is living, running her life as a single mother, and one who is in a marriage? She's married, she's in a marriage, but she's no different from a single mother in terms of
Okay,
difference?
okay, what I would say is this: they are different. You know that in a family, like I said earlier, me, when I was growing, I grew up with my parents, both parents. See, for single parenting, you have the responsibility of shouldering the responsibility of two people together alone. You are the disciplinarian, you are still the one that will nurture. You know, in families, like the father may be the tough one, the mother will be the gentle one. The mother may be the tough one, the father will be the gentle one. But imagine in a situation whereby I'm the one that will correct my child. I'm the one that will still have to call the child and still tell him one or two things, soft words. Yorùbá will say taba fọwọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo rí àfọwọ́ sí famọ́ra. So imagine it's just one person that is disciplinarian. It's just the same person that is that is nurturing. It's the same person that is providing. It's the same person that is comforting. Do you understand? So it's very
Yeah.
different. Where we have two people, it's two parents. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
When you have the two parents, though it is just one that is financially providing for the family, the place of emotion of the children emotion cannot be ignored. Do you understand? At times,
Yeah.
children they forget the gifts you even buy. They remember your presence, the attention, the people that care. So in a situation whereby it is only you that is caring, it is only you that is providing, it is overwhelming. We need to be sincere with ourselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the difference
Yes.
is you still have that father figure, you still have that mother figure. You know that yes, I cannot do this because my dad is there. I cannot do
Mm.
this because my mommy will chastise me. But in a situation whereby it is just the mother or the father that is doing everything, it is not easy. You need wisdom, you need strength, you need grace, and you need courage, and you must have the ability to talk to them very well, so that by the time you discipline them, and by the time you are comforting the child, you know this is something that has to be done by two people, two different people, but you are the only one doing it now. So you need wisdom to balance it. It is not the same. The fact that they are seeing both parents send some message, other than even when the single parent is financially okay to shoulder all responsibilities, the fact that, the other figure is not there has a way it affects children. So most times I do tell parents, you don't need to be self-centered. Don't say that because I'm a woman, I can do it alone. I can do it all. No, I think it doesn't work that way. But you know, like I said earlier, when life happens, you embrace it. Whatever the reality is, you don't need to see yourself over it. You just need to buckle up, strengthen yourself, and build pain, build purpose from that pain. But the fact that the child is seeing the two people, the two figures, there are so many differences.
Thank you so much. Wow, that is quite a revelation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, our audience, kindly drop your questions. Our guest is here to answer your questions, and we're here. It's a question and answer session, and we're here to help one another. Okay, so to my next question, um, what are some of the hidden struggles of single parents that society often doesn't see? What are those, some of the hidden struggles of single parenting that society often doesn't see? Just give us, at least maybe five.
I didn't get you well.
Now, what are some of the hidden struggles of single parents that society often do not see? Did you hear that? Hello?
Hear me? Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you, but I didn't get your question well.
Okay, what are some of the hidden struggles of single parents that society often does not see?
Okay. Like you know that we generalize the term single parent. But to an extent, there are some people, there are some parents that are single, but they still co-parent. But for people that are single, that they are single parents to the core, as in they do everything alone. The other party is not in any way in the picture. Some of the struggles are emotional struggles. You know that like they are in the era of social media now. Everybody comes to like display the highlights they want the world to see. But there are so many behind the scenes that we don't display online. There are finance. Finance is another thing. I will not say it's heavy. Let me use that word, that it's heavy. You know that like in our economy now, when two people are doing it, they are still complaining. Now imagine when one person is shouldering the responsibility. This is some of the struggle. But because people will come out, they will display the aspect, the part of their life they want you to see. You will not know that the person that was laughing online as will still go back to work at bed. You know when she's crying in her closet, she will not display that. It's just few people that are extremely strong that display that aspect of their life online. Do you understand?
Yes.
Emotionally, when you have both parents, when your spouse is available, there are sometimes you will be weak. You need a shoulder to lean on. It's not about money this time when it comes to the emotional aspect, but as in having somebody to talk to, maybe make decisions that have to do with the children, their future. These are some of the struggles of single parenting because you would actually take all decisions alone, take all execute all plans alone, and watch the children grow alone. So these are some of the struggles. Then another thing is spiritually. You know, the Bible even says where two or more people agreed, where they gathered and they agreed. Well, imagine you are now the only one doing the agreement with God. I believe you understand what I mean.
Mm.
Another
Yeah.
aspect is, because of our society nowadays, like in my case, it's not easy to train a male child alone. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible. It's doable. We have lots of women out there that are doing it. We have lots of men out there that are doing it. But sincerely, it is not easy. You need to like leave that feminine lifestyle and turn yourself to a man to handle that male child, especially when they start picking habits. You know, teenage now, they like
Mm.
experimenting. So these are some of the struggles people don't see. People only see when they are like, the child is graduating, but you will not know what the woman has passed through. These are some of the struggles the society don't see. The effect of social
Mm.
media is alarming. The effect of
Mm.
social media on our teenagers is alarming. So
Mm.
you as a parent, ordinarily I do tell people as a parent that okay, the father and the mother, you need to do more. Now imagine when the mother alone needs to do more. You know she will need to do more, 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 more. She will need to do extra. Or when it is a father that is training a female child alone, by the time the puberty age comes in, the menstrual flow comes in, he does not have experience about all these things. So all these things tends to like that period would look very, very tasking and you need somebody. But all these things, we don't display them online. They are not highlights that we show to the world. They are things we handle in the business.
Mm. Wow. Thank you so much, Abike. I do really appreciate it. This is I want to say that what you're sharing this night is like I said, is really, is very helpful. I want to, however, bring the question from another perspective. Okay, as a woman, you look at all these things and, you are like, oh, you don't want to have your children experience, go through this supposed, this, experience, but you are not happy in the marriage because, even though you are a parent, you are also as a person exist. You also as a person exist, or probably your your spouse comes up tomorrow and say, okay, I'm done, I'm tired, and or the person is ill treating or maltreating you. So where do you draw the balance between, you know, thinking of all these things that will come with being a single parent, all this bad side or disadvantage, let me put it that way, that will come with being a single parent, to, you know, actually your own happiness and your own, you know, health, wellness? How do you draw the balance to take a decision?
Okay, okay, for me, marriage is good. Marriage is an institution ordained by God. It is good. But you will not, because of marriage, put your life online. Any relationship that threatens your life, your happiness, your peace, your sanity does not worth it. I am not saying single parenting is good, but like I have a book I'm writing now. Is secret my story. It is my personal story. You know, if I have lost my life in the process, I'll not be alive to write the story. And I know, and I'm believing God that people will read that book and it will touch their lives. It will touch thousands of people. Do you get? So
Yeah.
I don't for any reason, put anything before me. Myself first. Before I became a wife, I've been a human being. After, no matter what happened, I will still be human being. So my sanity first, my peace first. So anything that is threatening your peace, your sanity in any relationship does not work, because you need to be alive to tell the story. I am not saying it's good, divorce is good, no. But when the marriage is not working, taking a vow is okay. We don't need to die in the marriage. We don't need to put our life online. Okay, let me jokingly say this thing. I was discussing with somebody, wasn't on Thursday, and the way she was sounding, I'm like, babe, you need to be alive to tell your story. Forget every other story you want to tell me. Forget every other thing you want to say. I will not tell you leave. I will not tell you stay. But one thing you should know is you need to be alive to tell the story. So anything that threatens your peace, your existence, your life does not worth it. Irrespective of the shame, the stigma that she's a single mother, she didn't choose right, she didn't do anything. All those stigma does not warrant you to stay in an abusive relationship. It does not worth it.
Hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I just feel that we need to kind of, you know, look at another perspective to it, because you know, a lot of this past week, I made a comment on a particular woman's video. The woman is a Nigerian. She's based in the US. So she said some things in Yoruba, and what she kept saying, woman, see, don't look at anything. No, there's nothing like the husband just being there, even if it's not useful to you. That was the way he said it. Even if it's not useful to you, let him just be physically present. Let the children be seeing that he's there. You know, that alone is enough. You see, there's nothing outside though. Let me tell you something. If he leaves, the home is. And then I kind of see that, you know, she was talking not from the seat of one who has professional, you know, certification or capacity to talk. He was talking from, you know, just generalized, you know, sentimental, you know, thing. And I said, you are a dangerous person. You are a dangerous person. And I flagged up automatically, instantly, I flagged up Facebook security, and I told her, I said, please, this woman is treading on, because a lot of people are listening to her. In fact, she has over 10,000 followers. And I said, look at this, is the crop of people who say nonsense. And at the end of the day, you know, a lot of, you know, soft-minded and confused people will pick it up, and then will end their life in danger. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, dear audience, we are waiting for your questions. I have another question for you. Let me ask you, what role does a support system play? Support system like your family, friends, let's say church, mosque, community, play in helping a single parent thrive? What role do they play or can they play in helping a single parent thrive?
Okay, okay. Let me say they play a lot of roles.
Share from your experience, please.
Okay, they play a lot of roles. Like me, hmm, my family is my strength. I have supportive brothers.
Mm,
I have brothers that can go all out for me, and it's one of the things that is helping me. Like I said earlier, when you have a son, teenage son, you know that teenagers they like trying so many things. They want to stay strong. They want to like exploit. They want to do everything. They are risk takers. At that age, they take so many unreasonable risks that you need to like be cautioning them. The role the family plays is cannot be overemphasized because let's be realistic with ourselves. Nobody can live this life alone. No single person can live alone. You need people. You need friends. It's just that what I do is I have friends that I talk to. If you are my friend, I study you. I know the type of things I can discuss with you. Mention I have put you on scale and I've seen that okay, this person when it comes to this area of life, this person is good. When it comes to this area, this person is good. Because it's not everybody you can share your story with. It's not everybody you can talk to. And for those that are religious, as in me, I'm not a religion fanatic. I am a Christian. I'm from a Muslim background, so I don't discriminate religion. If you know that you have a good people in your church, you have good people in your group that you can talk to when you are down, because so many women fall into depression, and you will not know. And falling into depression is not something that happens in a day. It's a gradual thing. You see that at a time some people they will start keeping to themselves. They will prefer to live in isolation. They will like their closet alone. All those things. By the time one is getting to that stage, know that something is wrong somewhere. So the role of family, the role of church, groups, they differ. It depends on culture and the group, the purpose of the group. You know, it's not all group you can talk to about your spiritual issue. It is not all group that you can talk to about your financial issue. So it depends on the group or the person you are talking to, and the likely ways you know the person can help you or what you yourself you are expecting from the person. Like I have a friend that when I'm bored, I can just call her. Pa, 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 pa. I will insult her. I will share my personal experience journey with her. I will tell her things I cannot even tell some of my siblings. Do you understand?
yes.
And I have some people that is just I don't talk deep with them. It's just normal life, what is happening, social media and things like that. Like just discuss with them, just to kill that boredom. Because when the children are not around, you are back from work, you are home alone, you want to gist, you should know the type of gist you can share with people. But what I need is surround yourself with people that can add meaningful value to your life. You don't just keep rubbish or idiots in your circle. The role of family cannot be overemphasized. I have siblings that I can talk to, and you cannot do this like in isolation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
That
This discussion is really one that, there are lots of questions to ask, but let's just deal with our time is fast spent, but let's just deal with some of the questions that we have here. So, on to my next question. How can you, as a single parent, protect your children from the emotional impact of difficult circumstances without hiding the reality of it from them?
I didn't get that question. I didn't
Okay.
get that
How
question.
can okay, yeah, how can you as a single parent, how can you protect your children from the emotional impact of difficult circumstances without hiding the truth or hiding reality or telling them lies? How can you protect them from emotional impacts of difficult circumstances?
Okay. Okay, for me, you know that children differs. You as a mother, you should be able to study them and know their strengths. And the ages also have a long way to play. What you'll be discussing with a child of 5 years is not something you'll be discussing with a child of 10, 15, 20 years. So that working on their emotion is a very big task. Is a very big task. You need to be available for them. The number one thing is give them listening ear. The moment they can talk to you, they can confide in you, then they will be able to tell you so many things. And you need to be wise. You need to be wise, extra wise, because you need knowledge, you need wisdom to handle it. See, emotional aspect of children life, I can say after the finance, that's the next thing, is the most challenging issue they face, because when they are not okay, balanced emotionally, as child, as children, they become emotionally imbalanced adults. They take it to their marriages, and if one is not very careful, it will still affect them in their marriages. So if you don't want repetition of what has happened to you or their experience and exposure growing up as a child that is being raised by single mother, you need to learn how to balance, take care of their emotions, listen to them, let them know that they are loved, give them shoulders that they can rest on, be be present. Most children, they don't need a perfect parent. What they need is present parents. Be available for them. Be available for them. Let them be able to open up to you. Let them be able to talk to you. Don't want to think you cannot handle. Like in this aspect of the country, people don't really like that consult therapists or psychologists. But when you know that this thing that is happening is not what you can handle as a mother, or you are not experienced, you are not that sound handling it, I think you can take them, you can start consulting the therapist, let them talk to them. Areas that you know you cannot help them emotionally, I think you need to employ the service of somebody that can handle it well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very concise, very clear, and very will I say from the heart. Thank you so much. One thing I can draw out. I want to draw out from what you said, that what you do not have strength in, connect them to someone who can help them. Let us know that our children do not want a perfect parent. They just want a present parent. Thank you so much, Abike. So I have another question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so when I said consult somebody, somebody that is trained, somebody that is experienced, somebody that is knowledgeable in that aspect that you know you are lacking, that you cannot feel in the life of your child. When you are consulting somebody, you don't consult somebody that is ignorant like you in that aspect, because you cannot know everything all. So when you are consulting somebody, consult a therapist, consult somebody that is trained, preferably somebody that is certified in that aspect. Thank you.
Thank you so, so much. So, so much. I have two more questions to go. Fortunately, we do not have questions from our audience. So now to the next question. For someone currently in a broken or difficult season, how do you recognize that your brokenness is not the end of your story?
Wow. Okay. See, the one thing I believe is your story is not over. Your present situation is not your final destination. Like me, I don't give up on myself. Eh? I always keep my hope alive. I don't give up on myself. So if you know that when things like that happen, when life happen, know that your present situation is not your final destination. Like, because what I know is if you give up on yourself, then who will help you? Yoruba will say, "Ọmọ tó ṣípá léèyàn máa ń gbé."
Mm.
If you give up on yourself, there is nobody that will help you. So you need to put yourself together so that you will also get help. And for many people, you don't just allow your pain to bury your purpose.
Mm.
Your From your pain you can still pick purpose. You don't allow your yesterday to steal your the joy of your tomorrow. No. And one day you see those things you are looking at as pain. Although me, I'm still experiencing some things. But I know that with time, because it's not the way I started now. It's getting better. So I know that it will get better, provided you yourself, you don't give up on yourself, you don't relent. See,
Mm.
a broken crayon can still color. If a
Mm.
broken crayon is green, if it is long and it is green, when it is broken, it is still green.
Mm.
So that strength in you is still there. It's just that you need to do more.
More.
Your today's pain cannot be forever pain. Can't heal all wounds. So no matter what the wound is, time will heal.
Thank you
So
so much.
you are not saying this is the end of my story. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Hello,
I
are
really
you
want to.
there?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, I can hear you. I really appreciate, that last statement, or rather, the second to the last statement that you made, and you said, "See, you cannot heal all wounds." And that statement can be very difficult for perfectionists like me to handle. I'm telling you, like, for someone who is an would I say addict perfectionist, I struggle with a lot of things not being as it should be. But really, thank you for that reminder. You cannot heal all wounds. Thank you so much, Abike. It's been a very, I told that our audience when we came in that it promises to be a very reflective and a helpful session. And I want to tell you that it has been, and it is for, the irony of it all is that even for those of us who are not, who are still within the walls of marriage and are not divorced or separated, they have so much that have learned and have gleaned from you this night. And there's so many questions that I have here, but we have a time frame to work with. I want to ask you on the final note, what can those of us who are not single parents learn from the strength, sacrifices, and resilience of single parents? And how can we become part of their support system?
Okay. How will I say people that are not in that? See, you cannot. It's the person that wears the shoe that knows where it pains. Do you get? But what me I
Yeah.
used to tell people is, the single parents do not need pity. What we need is mentoring. We need support. We need encouragement. We need opportunity. Don't pity us. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Single parents do not need pity. What they need is support, mentoring, opportunities, so that they can be the better version of themselves.
Thank you so much. It's been a very amazing night. I don't know how to put it, but this topic is one that if we spend 10 hours, we will have something to ask and something to learn. Thank you for sharing your journey with us, and thank you for not being will I say miserly with your experience as a single parent. Thank you so much for this evening, Abike. I do appreciate you. To round up for the night, I wanted to say something. Say something to that single parent out there who needs to what they need. What say something to that single parent out there. Something that you believe that that parent needs to hear from you, who is also in the show. Thank you.
Okay. On a final note, what I would just like, because what I would just like to say is, your children do not need a perfect parent. They need a present one. And do not allow your shame, because so many single parents, they carry shame. Don't allow your shame to silence your voice. You still have a voice. Don't allow your pain to bury your purpose. You can bring purpose, beautiful ones from that pain. Don't allow your yesterday to steal the joy of your tomorrow. And one day, the very pain that almost broke you may become the place from which you will heal others. Like me now, I have I'm writing. Though due to some circumstances, I have to like pause. Hmm? But I know that pain will be a place where other people, where some other young ladies will draw strength from. And remember that broken people still build. We have so many people, broken people that still build beautiful lives. We may not find beauty even in the we may find beauty even in broken places. The fact that you are broken, you are healing, does not mean that you have failed. No, it is not over until when you say it is over. Your present situation is not your final destination. Keep hoping, keep believing, keep building, and the Lord is our strength. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Abike. Thank you for your help. That's all I'll just say. And to every one of you who joined us this night, thank you so much, dear amazing audience. To every single parent out there who has found strength in what Abike shared this night. I just want to enjoin you to what? To keep holding on. And please, like Abike shared with us, you can't do it alone. That is why we as an initiative, we are here. You need help, you need support, you need strength, you need, a shoulder to lean on. Reach out. You can reach out to us via our email. Our email is on our flyers. So please reach out and, you know, we are not promising you that we take away problems, but we're promising you that, you know, we are here to help you. We are here to be part of your journey of wholeness. That is what we're here for. And my name is Rosemary Henrys. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that joined us tonight. And until we come your way next week, Saturday, stay blessed. Bye. Thank you so much, Pat.